Black people do face systemic disadvantages in American life. Less education, less wealth, poorer health, shorter lifespans. So let's chart the inequalities that play out over the course of a lifetime, beginning in the womb itself. Black women are 3 to 4 times more likely to die from pregnancy-related causes than white women. Out of every 100,000 live births, 42 black women die from these causes, compared to 13 white women. Black infants also die at about twice the rate of white infants. The reasons for this are complex, but access and quality of healthcare likely play a role. The disparities extend to the basics of life. Black households are 2.5 times more likely to experience food insecurity than white households. Out of every 100 black households, 21 struggle to provide enough food compared to 8 white households. And the racial disparities are solidified in school, too. Less than a third of black students attain a bachelor's degree or higher compared to almost half of white students. There is a 16 percentage point gap between black and white students with bachelor's degrees, and the gap has persisted for nearly 2 decades. It sets up many for a lifetime of disadvantage. And for children, only 15% of black kids have high-quality preschooling, comparing to 24% of white children. It's been over 6 decades since the U.S. Supreme Court outlawed school segregation, but black children often attend schools that are effectively segregated anyway due to housing discrimination and gerrymandering of school districts. The schools they do attend are also often underfunded. Here's a big one. Black families have 1/10 of the median net worth that white families have. That's a gap of $153,000, and it's growing. It's due to a range of disparities across the U.S. economy. For example, black people are about twice as likely to be unemployed. That spills over into healthcare too, where black adults are 1.5 times less likely to have health insurance. So that lifetime of lower pay means many black Americans live on less in retirement as well. Households nearing retirement have a median saving of $30,000, which amounts to 1/4 of the amount held by white households. All these disadvantages in education, healthcare, and wealth contribute to a shorter lifespan. The life expectancy gap has narrowed, but it still persists. Black men have a life expectancy of 72.2 years, more than 4 years less than white men at 76.6 years.